Growing up, I always felt like I had basically two options open to me. I could either understand the environment or I could understand people. And I think a lot of people today see those two things as separate, which they really aren't. An understanding of culture and how it shapes our perspectives really gives us an indispensable background to this issue of sustainability. Without that basic knowledge of how people think and how people in different areas live their lives differently from others, we wouldn't understand the various implications that has for the sustainability movement, and we certainly wouldn't understand how to solve the conflicts that come up as a result of those differences. My friend and I got a chance a few months ago to go to an area of South India called Chikmagalur to study religious conflict, and what we ended up finding was a whole lot more about the environmental effects of that conflict. Because of the religious propaganda present in the area, you have a lot of people from outside of Chikmagalur coming into the area to protest the injustices that they see being carried out against their people. And in addition to spreading more propaganda, they actually end up putting more strain on the Baba Budangiri Mountains, which provide most of Chikmagalur's water. We also got the opportunity to visit the local forest department, which over the last few years has found that they can no longer maintain all of the land under their jurisdiction because it's too much territory. So they've sponsored the local communities in setting up businesses like ecotourism and agriculture and craftsmanship that not only take the pressure off the poaching business, but actually make these communities less susceptible to the religious violence we'd gone there to study. So the really amazing thing about this trip was that it showed that without understanding either the people or the environmental issues present in the area, you would never be able to truly solve the issues because you would only be looking at part of them. I don't think it's possible to study the sustainability movement or the environment without running into some form of human culture or human perspectives. It's just, we're too intertwined. We are, in fact, a part of nature. So you're inevitably going to come up against some sort of cultural paradigm or some practice that's going to shed light on either how to be more sustainable or why there's a conflict that exists between you and the natural world or you and the community. The only real way to be successful in perpetuating that lifestyle is to understand the cultural implications of what you're doing. It's not even really a question of whether it's relevant. It is a part of sustainability because sustainability is part of life. And not to study both the human and the natural aspects of life is to be living something that's partial.